Hey my angels, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Nee Angel, and today I am back with another video. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you a few lessons and a few things I have learned in my early 20s. And baby, when I say I'm about to spill the tea, I am about to spill the tea. And I think you should stick to this video because you'll learn a lot of things. Like, don't come and say, oh, she's 23, what does she know? Honey, guess what? I know a lot. But then, without further ado, let's hop straight into this video. Lesson number 1 is know God for yourself. I genuinely wonder how youth of these days are living their life and navigating their life without having the God factor in them. I genuinely feel that God is the only factor that can change your life. The peace that comes with knowing God, I can't even explain it, because even in his word, he says that the peace I give to you is not the peace that the world gives. So know God for yourself, trust in him, and every single thing, honey, will work out for your good. Lesson number 2, invest in yourself. Focus on yourself. Learn that craft, learn that skill, buy that dress. Sometimes I just feel like it's good to reward yourself. It's not every time work. It's good to reward yourself. When you see something good, you know that, okay, this thing will fit me, I should get it. When there is a skill you want to learn, invest in yourself by learning it, because that skill might earn you money in the future, you don't know. Or just learn it for fun. And also focus on yourself. Also enjoy your company. Learn to be on your own. There's this book that I read that speak on solidity, like enjoying your own company, like being with yourself. Get to know yourself. Who am I? What do I love? What do I love to do? Get to know yourself, invest in yourself, enjoy your company, and focus on yourself. That is lesson number 2. Up next is lesson number 3, life will life. Baby, trust me when I say things will not always go the way you plan them. Life will life. But I need you to be so confident in God that you don't get to stress too much, because guess what, baby? What I have come to teach myself is that whether things are going this way or they are going south, all of them together are working for my own good. And that big result that I want to achieve, I will achieve them. Lesson number 4 is have the mindset of you can do anything. You can do anything. And I think that's like the biggest good thing that has happened to me, having that mindset of I can do anything. That is a big blessing. You don't know, because there are some people that they just decide that, oh, I can't do this thing, and because they've already like had it in their mind that I can't do this thing, they don't even try to learn. But when you have this mindset of I can do anything, it opens you to wanting to learn. It opens you to wanting to try new things. So yes, baby, I can do anything, like anything and everything. I can do it. As long as I put in the work, I put my effort in it, I will do it. And that is the way I move. I move different. Okay? Lesson number 5? Yeah. Lesson number 5 is going to be protect your peace. I think it's important everybody start understanding that peace is luxury. I don't know if you've gotten to that stage of your life where you hit this certain peace and you don't want to lose it. Like, you just want to keep that peace for yourself. If there's anybody that is going to come and rob that peace from me, they should stay away. Protect your peace. Be mindful of the people you let in your space. Be mindful of the people you like bring or you mesh your energy with. Do you understand? I had to learn that. Lesson number 6 is do not accept disrespect. Don't let people disrespect you. When somebody does something, call them out on their shit. When your friends do something that you don't like, literally tell them, oh baby, this thing you did, I don't like it, and I will need you to apologize. And I think a good friend will apologize, because it's more like, if my friend don't like this thing, then why will I do it? Then I had to learn this September that sometimes you being too kind is just you being foolish. Because I saw this lady on TikTok and she was saying that, oh, somebody will do something and say they are sorry, and they do it again, and they keep saying I'm sorry, and then you feel you have a kind heart, or you feel you're the best person in the world by always forgiving. My dear, that is breeding disrespect. They constantly doing it is disrespect, and you should learn how not to take disrespect. Do not let anybody disrespect you. Don't do that. If you have to go band for band, if you have to throw hands, fight for it, because people will always throw shit to you when they know you can take shit. Does that make sense? That should make sense. Lesson number 7 will be people's opinion do not matter. You don't need people's validation. And I think it's high time we start knowing that, because sometimes some people want to do something and all they can think of is, what would this person say? What would this person say? What would this person say? Huh? In this Gen Z era, what you're caring about is what somebody will say. And you know there is something you can really do, you can put your effort in and do, and it will come out good, and all you care about is, what will people say? I think you should change, because people's opinion, we don't care about people's opinion anymore. You don't need people's validation. And I think it's high time you start trusting your instincts, because it's crazy how some people, when they want to do something, they'll have to ask somebody, oh, what do you think about this thing? Oh, what do you think about this thing? So let's say you want to be a YouTuber, or you want to start a small business, and then you're going to seek advice from somebody that their whole life they've not seen anybody make success, or they've not seen anybody make money from being a YouTuber. What do you think their advice will be? Their advice will always be, no, don't do it. I don't think you can make money from it. I don't think you will do well at it. That is because they've not seen people do well at that thing. That is why I feel you should be so confident and trust your instincts, that if I can do this thing, if I know that I can do this thing, I will do it. You don't need people's validation. You yourself, you are the validation that you need. Lesson number 8. I hope I'm correct with this number. Lesson number 8 will definitely be, you go where you're loved. Go where you are loved. Go where you are loved, though. Because when you go where you are loved, you are accepted. You are seen. Like, they can see you, they can hear you, they can feel you. Sometimes when you're with somebody and you just find yourself doing too much, like you will do this, and most times they don't appreciate it. That's because they don't see you. But when you go where you're loved, even when you do the slightest thing, they will appreciate it, because they see you. Like, it's more easy. Go where you're loved, though. It's easy. Lesson number 9 is definitely going to be, know it right now. You can't run away from your family. You can't run. You cannot run. So it's better you learn how to tolerate, how to live with them, how to be patient, because you can't run. Because sometimes they are like the only people that you will fall back to. Do you understand? I know you do. Lesson number 10 is going to be, set goals, get a journal, write down what you want to achieve, manifest. I'm going to put the 3 of them in lesson number 9. Set goals, get a journal, manifest. Because baby, most people don't believe in manifestation, but manifestation is real. I believe so much that the universe is working for my favor. The universe is working so hard to favor me. Manifestation works. And you should get a journal so that you can write down things. You write down things that you're grateful for. You write down your thoughts. You write down a lot of things about yourself. You write it down. Set goals. I feel like setting goals help you keep your eye on the prize, on the purpose, because this is where I am going to. Goals guide you and remind you that this is where you're heading at. So this is where you should focus at. This is where you should focus. This is what you should focus on. Do you understand? So set goal, get a journal, write down anything and everything, and then manifest. And when you want to manifest, let me tell you how to manifest. Manifest in present tense. I have this. I have 1,000 subscribers. Even when you don't have it, it's more like you see it. So I have 1,000 subscribers. I have a car. I have a house. I got myself a house. I got myself this. When you want to manifest in present tense, it has already happened. And every morning when you say that to yourself, believe it, because it is going to happen. Okay? I know you understand that. Lesson number 10 is going to be, mind your business. Mind your business. Drink water and mind your business. The amount of time that people focus in, the amount of attention people put in other people's business is insane. And there are just some girls that actually cannot live without gossiping. See, I'm not even going to lie to you. It irritates me when what my friend has to bring to the table is only gossip. Can't you praise God? Can't you talk meaningful things? Like, talk about business. How do we build ourselves? Talk about your career. This is what you want to do in life. How do you chase it? There are a lot of things to talk about that, like, I just feel like there are a lot of things to talk about on yourself. Like, look at yourself. You don't have everything you want. You can talk about, oh, how do we get this thing? But some people are just so invested and interested in talking about other people, and you gossip about other people. Do you look at yourself? I just feel like the amount of time you invest in other people, if you invest that time in yourself, do you know what you would do? Do you know what you will achieve? Do you know the positive results you will get? You don't know. That is why you're sleeping on yourself. Keep sleeping. Lesson number 11 is going to be vent to God. Vent to God. I know you always want to talk to somebody. You always want to seek advice. You always want to vent to God, because privacy is so powerful. People cannot destroy what they don't know. Vent to God. Read your Bible. Pray. God, this is what is doing me. Come on, help me. Explain. I don't know. How do you guys see this God? Because I feel like he understands. He sees everything. He understands what is going on. So talk to God. Tell him, oh, this is what happened. This person is, I don't like it. Tell him. Because he always listens. Vent to God. Because when you always talk to people about things that are going on in your life, honey, prevent the finish at all costs. Prevent it. Me, mastermind of that. Prevent finish. Because when you vent to this person, it's not like everybody knows your business. Everybody knows what's going on in your life. I've never been the person to vent to people. No, I'm not saying do not have friends. Have good friends that you can communicate with and talk to, and you seek their advice on some things. But your good friends should not be 20 people. It should not be 10 people. I even feel like 5 is too much. For me, 5 is too much. I'm sorry. For me, 5 is too much. So learn to talk to God, because you need him. Lesson number, is it 11 or 12? Now I'm confused. Yeah. Lesson number 12 is going to be grow up. And when I say grow up, the fact that you and somebody is communicating right now doesn't mean you will marry that person. Please wake up. Because we young people, you might just have so much butterflies in your tummy, and then you're just talking to somebody, and then next thing going on in your head is, oh, I'm going to marry this person. This is my husband. Grow up. Yeah, it's not everybody that you're talking to that it will work out the way you want it to work out. So grow up. Lesson number 13 is going to be cherish the friends you have. In as much as I know that 20 friends can play for 20 years, sometimes you will lose friends. Sometimes it's okay for some people to wake up in the morning and decide that they don't want you in their life. I mean, you're the main character of your own story. You're not the main character of their story. So they decide how they want it to go. But when you have true friends, learn to protect it. Learn to cherish your friendship. When you're wrong, say sorry. Because in days like this, it is very, very tough to find good friends that have genuine intention for you. I think there's this particular friend that I had, and then things didn't really work out between us. I don't even know what happened, if you ask me, but I know for a fact that she was good to me. And I don't know how things happen, but if I had handled the situation better, trust me, things would have worked out better. But I didn't handle the situation better. So this is an eye-opener to cherish the friends you have, cherish the good friends you have, because it is very difficult to find good friends. People that will give you good advice, people that want the best from you. It's very, very hard to find. And I need you to learn how to balance between relationship and friendship, because sometimes that man is gonna go. I know you were not expecting me to say that. That man is gonna break your heart. But real friends, True friends will stay with you, thick and thin. They will be there for you. They will always have your back. So cherish the friendship you have. Say sorry when you need to say sorry, and do better with friendship. Get your friend gifts for birthdays. I need to learn that too. I'm also talking to myself. When it's their birthday, get them gifts. So yes, that energy you will invest in a relationship, I just feel like you should be able to like invest that energy in your friendship too, because good friends are hard to find. People that want the best for you, they are hard to find. Lesson number 14 is definitely going to be forgive yourself for the mistakes you've made. Grant yourself peace. Baby, nobody is perfect. Every single day you grow, you learn, you get to understand yourself better. So every single time you made mistake, learn to forgive yourself and grant yourself grace, because this is your first time living and there are still a lot of things you're going to learn. So grant yourself grace and move on. And I think for that lesson number 14, I'm also going to say forgive yourself and forgive people that hurt you. Do you understand? Just let it go, forgive them, so that you can move forward and focus on something else. Lesson number 15, I think so, is going to be always be grateful. Always be grateful. Remember that right now you are living in an answered prayer, because just know that there was a time in your life where you were not here, but right now look at you. You are here. You're doing some things that you want to do. You're able to get some things that you want. So know that you are living in an answered prayer, and be grateful for where you are right now. Because guess what, honey, when you're grateful, when the universe gives you something and you're grateful for it, it tends to give you more, because it's more like, oh, I gave her this thing and she's happy she had it, and see how appreciative she was, I'm going to give her more. So learn to be grateful, because you're currently living in an answered prayer. I think you need to know that. Lesson number 16 is going to be, it's okay to take breaks. It is okay to take breaks. Sometimes we really feel like the water on our shoulder, and it's okay to disappear and come back when you are better and when you feel more better. It's okay to take break. I think the lesson that follows after that one is going to be learn to say no. Learn to say no. You can't always please people. Sometimes the way you turn up for people, people will not turn up for you like that. I hope you know it. I hope you know that sometimes people won't turn up for you the way you turn up for them. You might be with somebody at their highest and at their lowest, and then one day when you are like at your lowest, they will leave you. So learn to say no. When something doesn't like please you, you say no. Say no. Say no today. Say no today. Learn to say no. And I think the lesson that follows, this is going to be probably lesson number 16. Lesson number 16 is going to be pray for the spirit of discernment. Pray for the spirit of discernment. That spirit that helps you know how to judge. Like, this is good for me, this is not good for me. Pray for the spirit of discernment. I feel like every girl, not even just every girl, everybody needs the spirit of discernment. So pray for the spirit of discernment, how to judge. Lesson number 17 is going to be, don't say yes to everybody. I know I've already said learn to say no, but don't say yes. It's not every man that comes to your life that you date. It's not every man that speaks to you for 2 weeks and say, oh, I want a relationship with you, that you will accept. Some of you have no control. Or is it that you don't value yourself? That is, I think that's the question I should be asking. Is it that you don't value yourself? Because how do you date someone for 2 weeks and then you've already had sex with them? And I know sometimes the tensions can be too much, because I'm a girl, so I know that thing. But it's not everybody. It's not this person that said today, oh, I want to date you, and then you're like, oh, let's give it a chance. Let's give it a try. And then next minute you're in their house, on their bed, and you've done it. And then they leave. And then another person comes and say, oh, I want you. I want to give this a try. And then you accept again. It's not everybody you will date. It's not everybody you say yes to. Because do you know that before I used to feel like I used to tell people that I am not interested because I was in a relationship or because I had something. But right now, I tell people I'm not interested, because if my spirit doesn't accept you, I'm not going to give it a try. I don't care what you bring. If my spirit doesn't accept you, I'm not going to give it a try. So think you're a girl, you should have value. How do I want to say it again? Please. Next lesson is going to be forgive but don't forget the lesson. I think that's self-explanatory. I don't even need to go deep in that. Forgive but don't forget the lesson. Forgive so that you can move forward, but don't forget the lesson. Do you understand? Yeah. Next lesson is definitely going to be learn to say sorry when you're wrong. Not just to your friends, to anybody, like people you have around you. Learn to say sorry when you're wrong. When you're wrong. Some of you have what's the word? Some of you, Jesus Christ. Learn to say sorry when you're wrong. When you're wrong, say sorry. Not only sorry, learn to say thank you. When somebody gives you something, say thank you. Learn to appreciate things that people give to you. Learn to say sorry and say thank you. Learn to say please. You're a girl, and a very demure one at that. So I think these words should be something that it's very easy for you to say. So you know what I'm talking about, where most of you have the heart of a butcher, like heart of stone. Some of you have the heart of stone. You can't say sorry. When you're wrong, say sorry. And what I'm honestly learning right now is that you don't always have to be right. Like, you don't only say sorry when you're wrong. Sometimes you might be right, but you just have to say sorry, just so the whole thing can go and you move forward. Just learn to say sorry, okay? And I think the last lesson that I'm going to share with you guys for this particular video is going to be enjoy your youth and stay away from situationship. Let me start with stay away from situationship. When somebody is saying let's go with the flow, they don't want you. See, Gen Z's, Gen Alpha, everybody, wake up. Wake up. Don't go with the flow. Don't go with the flow. Please learn how to be in something that is defined. Something that is defined. You sure when somebody say let's see how it goes, if that person doesn't like you. Because if somebody is intentional and really wants you, baby, they will put in the effort and they will say, okay, I want you to be this thing to me. I want us to work. And then they will put in the energy. Now, enjoy your youth. Do not let your parents cuff you so much. This is the only time you have to live the life that you want to live. Because very soon you will grow up and then you won't be able to do these things. Right now, if going to the club makes you happy, go to the club. Go and dance. Do things that make you happy. Enjoy this youthful stage because you're not going to have it again. You are not going to have it again. Travel if you love traveling. If you have the finance, travel if you love traveling. If your own definition of enjoyment is trying new restaurants, going out, taking picture, do it, because you will not have this youthful stage again. This is just going to be here, and very soon you outgrow it and you have other responsibilities. Very soon, sir, you have babies to look after. So now enjoy your youth. Bedu if you need to bedu. And I think with that we've come to the end of this video. Please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I think we're on our way to 1K subscribers. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.